I'm Luisa Romero. No, Luisa Fernanda Romero Giraldo Escobar Clavijo. That's who I
Where are you from, bud?
am. I'm from Facatativa, Colombia.
Like, what happened the day they told you we're leaving Colombia?
And you know what? Like, I knew something was up. Like, my mom was like, we're going on vacation. I'm like, we're not packing this much for vacation. Like, it was a big deal, but I always look forward to like change and like getting to know new things. So for me, it was like I get to leave school and I get to go to a new place that's gonna be totally different, and that was really exciting. So it was sad because I had to leave like my grandparents.
When did you start working on Tilnip?
Like Tilnip came to me when I was meditating one time, when I was just chilling at a park with Coco and Molly. And I was just like, I was thinking, like, man, I want to do something bigger than myself. Like, I want to do a positive change. I had studied social work, so I have tendencies to just do social work in general because, like, I love that shit. It just calls me. I love, um, like, planting seeds, like, positive seeds, you know? Like, making people think about things that they don't regularly always think about. You know, like pollution, you know, like I'm sorry, but like
I'm just trying to make sure your coochie's not showing because your mom might be
is
watching.
my coochie showing? Put
No,
it away.
no, I'm not letting it.
Anyhow, everybody dreams about doing something really cool in the world, you know. We all dream about like making a change, but you always hear in the music, like I always think of Michael Jackson, like Man in the Mirror. You know, I have to change myself first. Like I have to be the example. I have to understand what that change is all about. So I went on this thought process of like, okay, so I really care about like Mother Nature. I really do because it's like part of me. I feel like I'm Mother Nature. So I was like, how can I get people to care about Mother Nature? Because like
Yeah.
you need to be compassionate for like the smallest things.
Was there like an example of like a time where you felt enraged and you
Yeah.
did something to
What?
like face it?
Um,
How did you
what?
learn
At
to start
first,
facing your imperfections, like the concept itself, right?
well, because I was thinking like, okay, like I'm preaching like be imperfect, like be yourself. But I was thinking to myself, how do you know you're being yourself? Like I have so many insecurities. Like, I have so many things that I'm hiding that I don't want to show to people in general. You know, because I'm shy. I don't want them to judge me. You know.
How long have you been working on the Love and Imperfection project?
2 years and a half now, I think. No. Yeah. Just I am the project. So like I've been working on myself.
Since you were born, girl.
You know, like,
yeah, for sure.
But like on purpose so that I wanted to face my demons. I didn't want to live in fear. You know, so I was like, if I can face my demons and live like and become the person that I need to be in the world, then I want to inspire people for this so that they can love themselves enough to become and do what it is that they need to do so that we move forward. Because we need people with creative thinking. You know, we need people who think outside the box, who do things differently, to challenge the status quo.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that. I love that. And I think that's why I'm so contradicting because it's like I said, like I'm like the small print in a contract. Like you gotta really hear it out because I have my limits. They're 100%. Like every person has his limits. But I like to be or practice non-judgmental attitude. It's not easy because I need to work. I'm thinking of myself, right? Like forgiving myself for not knowing a lot of things, for being naive, for maybe taking the wrong attitude at some point in my life. But it was just part of my learning process. So, I mean, I don't blame myself, and it's not about that. It's just recognizing that you've been there and being better than that, learning that lesson. And that's what I'm trying to do. And show people that it's okay to be vulnerable, that it gives you strength. Because that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. And it has given me strength. And I feel naked a lot sometimes, like even now, But it's just that I've been holding on to so much to say. I've been just holding it on and just trying to express it, but so ashamed, or it comes from shame, really. From feeling like you're not good enough, or that maybe you don't really have something important to say, you're not valued. And now it's like, it's scary, but at least I'm not thinking about what's happening. Like, I'm not getting into my head and being like, oh, what are they gonna think, or who am I gonna offend? I'm gonna offend people. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it is what I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, cause I mean, I'm really not perfect. Like, sometimes I don't even understand the social expectations that people have of me, and I surprise people because I'm very raw. And yes, I am a little contradicting. I have a very conflicting personality. Very masculine, very feminine, and I'm very open minded. You'd be surprised at things that I've done or taken part in. Mm-hmm.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Oh man, no, you didn't. I mean, there's many things that I've done that maybe it can be seen as crazy, like traveling on my own. That was, and some people are like, you're traveling by yourself. Yeah, I went to San Martin. And
Where did you go in St. Martin? How old were you?
I was maybe 26, maybe.
Nice. Where did
And
you
it
go?
was just like I went to this hostel, and I was the only girl there, and it was really cool because I was just relaxing and chilling with boys and being one of the boys, and I love being one of the boys. I have a big brother, so my big brother's like my hero. Like, I love my brother. I've always looked up to him, so I always want to be one of the pros, and sometimes I forget, like, that I'm a girl, and that, like, that girls go through, like, being sexualized, or just stupid shit, like certain things. I mean, men go through it in some ways, but I think lately we think more about the physical body than anything else, and it's unfortunate, but hopefully we're improving some way or another. But
How many tattoos do you have?
shit, I think we counted, it was 13.
13. What's that one on your ankle?
This one.
Yeah.
This is the no regrets. It's from Meet the Millers.
Yo, that's what's up.
No regrets, because I was thinking, if you really have no regrets, you have no regrets.
What about on your hand?
Almighty, or I am.
Bring it up a little. Okay. Yeah. I see them.
You see that? They're my gel tattoos.
Where did you get them done?
One of my girlfriends, she did a stick and poke.
Do you always wear that anklet?
No. Molly. I just thought it'd be a good idea if Molly. Okay. I don't like to see Molly as being like disabled. It's not. It's very interesting because even in social work, we're told to say differently abled.
Yeah.
And like, even though people may think like, oh, she's just a dog, but to her, like, we have this bond. Like we bond, like, energetically we connect, and I don't want her to ever think like, or feel that there's something wrong with her, because I think she can sense that. I don't think, I know she can sense that. I don't want her to feel different, so I want her to face the world trying to really figure it out. She's gonna hit some bumps, and sometimes she does, and I'm like, no, don't go. But anyways, the ankle bracelet. It's for her to hear, so she can follow a lot easier.
That's a good idea.
And yeah, today I decided to wear it because I was like, sometimes I whistle, but I get tired of whistling, so I thought this, and that reminds me of her. You know when I hear it.
So, what motivated you to start the Love and Imperfection project? What is the concept? What is it really?
To be kind, to love, to be kind to your imperfections, to yourself, the side. I was saying this actually just in a video. Like imperfections are the things that we don't show because we always tend to show our perfect self, right, to people.
Do you have like an example of that?
Yeah, like we don't really speak up sometimes. Like example, because we care too much about what people think, or we don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an example. Like things that that have no ill intention, but that we stop ourselves from allowing to come out. Things that we're ashamed of, but really we shouldn't be because it has no evil intention, no harm. Love yourself. Love. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your imperfections, and learn to embrace those imperfections. Those things that we hide away. We hide ourselves, our essence, our true essence. And you know me, like my inner child. You know, the girl who just wants to do something positive. And then there's the me who's like, you know, don't hurt me, and I'm like Molly,
I'd say more like Coco in that sense. It's like, honestly, give the man some credit, yo.
Yeah,
I know he's
very,
5
like,
pounds.
Don't bug me.
Coco is my man.
Like, I just didn't know how to communicate that. To communicate that I just really care about people. I care about the humanity. I care about Mother Earth, really, and ultimately that's what I care about is Mother Earth and the connection and the health of all that's living, including humans. Like the bees. I love bees. The ants. And I've learned to be more considerate. And sometimes I still I throw away ants, or I start pushing at them, and I'm like,
yeah,
I take them myself. I feel bad I did that, But I'm imperfect. I'm trying to hide away my flaws and the things that make me human. But in reality, that's who I am. The more I hide it, the worse it gets. The more crazy you get. Because you have to pretend to be something you're not. And some people don't get out of that.
So, what exactly does the Love and Imperfection project mean to you?
To me?
Yeah.
It means starting a movement, something different, starting a concept of being yourself and allowing yourself to come to light, without worrying about what other people are gonna say, whether your family gonna accept you. Just loving yourself, believing that you can do it, and doing it. Whatever that is, because it's very important to have people come through do in life. Like if you have somebody who's passionate about what they do, they'll do it with love, right? So you get a better outcome. I feel like I'm imperfect, and when I grew up and I migrated, I isolated myself a lot because I didn't want to try to be something. I just wanted to just be, I just wanted to connect with people, but there was all these rules and regulations. There was the popular kids,
and you were like, I don't even know what's going on.
I don't even know how to be popular. I was like, why can't we just be friends? And I wanted to fit in, so I wanted a safe environment where I could be myself and feel okay.
Yeah.
And I wanted people to feel that they could be their vulnerable self, and I wasn't gonna judge them.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be judged either, you know. So it was really all about me not judging myself. But at the end of the day, I wanted to send a message.
Yeah. So what are your plans? Like, what in the next year? Where do you see Louisa and the Love and Imperfection project?
I see myself like doing really cool projects. You know, the reason I call it project is because the process. I mean, I'm the project because it has different meanings. You know, you have to really go deep within the levels of the Love and Imperfection project because I'm very deep. You know, I get really deep with it. The Love and Imperfection project. I see it like I want gatherings. You know, I want to bring people together. So, doing unique things that people don't accustomed to doing these days, and doing things, gatherings together. Whether, you know, I've done potlucks before, you know, that was fun. Ideas like just creative ideas to bring people together for a good concept, a positive message that says let's be together and let's be ourselves. Let's allow ourselves to be in a safe environment, non-judgmental environment. And yeah, we're gonna be triggered no matter what because we're humans, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I may offend you, you may offend me, but at the end of the day, we need to come to a safe ground and say, you know, here, this is a safe space for us to say, you know what, I'm sorry I messed up, and or you know, let's work it out. And
Yeah.
I think that's I want to connect, you know, and I think that when you connect with a lot of good people, you know, and as I get bigger, you know, because as I get bigger, I can do bigger other projects, you know. You know, I can do other social work somewhere else. Maybe I can have an animal sanctuary. I would love to do that. So, you know, there's so many. I really want to have that life, you know, do something positive, but also, I don't want to do charity because, like, I just rather make a change. You know what I mean? Like, I just rather. I just thought it would be really cool just to build a business because at the end of the day, I'm an entrepreneur. And I know you can make a charity, but at the end of the day, I want to work hard. I wanna make something, an experience worth their time. You know, I want to make it worth, like, they want to come back. Like, this was worth my time, and I'll give you, you know, whatever you're asking for, just so that I can be in this safe space and share, and the energy that the Love and Imperfection Project brings. There's nothing like that. You can't get that anywhere else. Something fresh, something real, something raw. We're gonna turn up, you know. We can expect all kinds of.
What about the event on November 1st?
So that's gonna be a launch. I'm gonna be having like some public speaking about the Love and Imperfection Project. You know, I'm gonna be sharing a little bit about how it started, how I feel about it today, and you know, and where I want to take it, and kind of what I just mentioned. But should probably not give it away, but yeah, like.
It's gonna be a party, y'all.
I am the Love and Imperfection Project. I'm totally imperfect. I would trigger you to the limit.
To the limit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying out all the lights right now. Oh, we haven't done the green.
No.
I like it.
Okay,
it's nice.